If you want to use a headband to stay warm, but also need a light, you should check out this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I just picked this up because it's kind of interesting. It's a headband with an LED light in it, and you might be saying, well, why would you need that? Well, for a lot of us, we need a light to work. You know, maybe you're working on your car, maybe you're trying to put together some tools, maybe you're trying to set up a tent in the middle of the night. I've done that before. But you may also find yourself this fall, this winter, trying to stay warm. Might be cold in the garage that you're working. Maybe you're going out for a walk, a jog, a bike ride. This is a really nice elastic headband here. It's a pretty thin material, but it's got a little insulative property. And what we have here is a built-in LED light. So if I just hit that, goes on, you can see those 5 LED emitters right there. If I hit it again, it goes to a high mode. And then one more time, we get these little police-like strobe lights. Now, I don't think anyone is going to bust you for wearing a headband that is flashing red and blue, but I don't know, someone might. But it's really cool that it has that, because I think that it can actually be good for showing your presence if you're walking, biking, hiking in the middle of the dark on a road, something like that. But this little light here can be really useful for, like I said, putting on and then working on your car, changing a flat tire. Makes me look like I'm a karate expert on top of it, but the light is right there. It's very thin and it's very light, so it's not pressing into my head. Obviously, I've got the headband material on the back here. Now, this light here is maybe an inch and a half in diameter, and it's mounted into this rubber housing here. So the way you charge this is on the flat end, you've got the micro USB port. So if I kind of pull this rubber away like this, I can actually pop out the entire light, but I actually don't need to do that. All I need to do is pull this down and away enough that I can get to that micro USB port. So any micro USB cable will plug into there and charge the sucker up, and then you can just tuck that all back in there. So this is something that's going to be able to travel with you very easily. It's going to fit in pretty much any backpack, any bag in your pocket, because it's not very big and it's not very heavy. But if you want just a little extra protection, maybe on those ears, on that forehead, around the back of your neck when you're out in the cold, this is going to work as good as any headband. But on top of that, you're going to have this light. So let's wait for it to get dark and try it out. All right, so I am wearing the headband here with the LED light on, and obviously it is on. And I want to show you here that if I'm just walking around, I can absolutely see the ground right in front of me. So if I were jogging, which I don't know why anyone would do, this is absolutely kind of illuminating everything in front of me, about 10 feet wide and 10 feet deep. So I get a really nice flood. It might be a little hard to tell here on camera, but if I go ahead up to the next level, that might help a little bit. But hopefully you can see the grass in front of me. But that is absolutely illuminating stuff, which is pretty awesome. So if I were running up to this downed tree up here, oh my gosh, there it is. I wouldn't run into it. Keep me nice and safe. And then if I hit it one more time, I get those little flashing red and blues, which will probably keep me safe. Certainly will get people's attention, that's for sure. But just go back here to the illuminated lights here on the headband, and that is pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Definitely works. And I don't think there is a much more comfortable way to wear a light and carry a light than it is with this very light, very comfortable headband. So if something like this will help you live a little better, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever thanks to Peter. Peter Von Panda. Peter Von Panda.
If you want to use a headband to stay more